Martin Boyle is set to leave the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia quicker than a gay man on a rooftop. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. We cover all the Scottish football news, all the Scottish football reviews, or at least the ones that matter, the ones that we can be bothered to talk about. Well, today there is something worth talking about, and that is former Hibs man Martin Boyle has interest in returning to the Scottish Premiership and more importantly returning to Hibs. And a lot of people think that this is not going to happen, that this is far-fetched, that this isn't possible. But remember, we did see Martin Boyle, I believe he was at an Aberdeen game earlier in the week, so he is back in Scotland. His family is still in Scotland. And of course, no man with a brain cell would take his family to Saudi Arabia, so of course they stayed in Scotland. And he is reported to be on big money in Saudi Arabia, so it is possible that he has made a lot of money during the short 6 months that he spent there, and that maybe he is considering himself financially, sorted for life, and that is why he could be looking to return to Scotland. I mean, when you think about it, Saudi Arabia, apart from the money, I mean, why would you want to be there? It's all right. Like the boxing, they have one single event in Saudi Arabia. Maybe you're there for a couple of days. But if you think about it, Martin Boyle, when he moves to a club in Saudi Arabia, that's his life. That's where he's living. That's where he's staying. So I don't think it's a surprise that he wants to leave. I don't think it's a surprise that he wants to come back. What I do think would be a surprise, though, is if he goes back to Hibs. Because I think Martin Boyle is a quality player, and I think he could do better than Hibs. I really do think that. And Barry Ferguson thinks the same, because he has come out and says that Celtic and Rangers should be looking to try and sign Martin Boyle away from Hibernian if he does indeed want to return to Scotland. But Hibs have submitted a bid. They've launched their bid, and they are looking to bring Martin Boyle back to the club in this transfer period. Now, apparently the deal to sign Boyle was done in instalments, so they would be looking to get him off the Saudi Arabian club El Fasali, or fuck it, Al Kebab, I don't know. They'll be looking to get him, sore throat, guys. Get him off the Saudi Arabian club before they pay their next instalment. How much money would Hibs have to give back to them? Honestly, at this stage, we don't know. But this would be a statement of intent, in my opinion, if Hibs can indeed get Boyle back. But I think Boyle would do good at Celtic, or Rangers for that matter. Especially Rangers. I think they lack wide players. Apart from Kent and apart from Morelos, apart from Kent and Matondo, they do lack wide players. Now, Celtic have more wide players, and they have players that aren't really wide players, but tend to play more in wide positions than Rangers do. Obviously, they've got Yota, but Furuhashi sometimes plays out wide. Abada plays out wide. Sometimes Maeda plays out wide. They've got Forrest. But I think Martin Boyle would be a better option out wide than most of those guys. And there's a very possible, you can make a possible case that Martin Boyle could start for Rangers. I mean, I think he's secured on the left, but on the right-hand side, I would take Boyle over Matondo. Now, it's very early days. We haven't really seen what Matondo's capable of, but yeah, no, I would certainly pick Martin Boyle. If I had the option of taking one of those players, I would take Boyle. I think Boyle is a better player than Rabbi Matondo. But you know what? There's still quite a lot of time for the transfer window ends, so anything could happen. Almost another full month to go. But I do think we'll see Martin Boyle back. Maybe not back in Scotland, but I do think we'll see Martin Boyle back playing football in the UK. Whether it be in Scotland or whether he goes down south, that remains to be seen. But I would not be surprised if in the next month Martin Boyle is playing his football back in the United Kingdom. And, who knows? Who knows? Hibs look like the favourites at the moment, since they're the only team that have submitted a bid. But if he is willing to negotiate, if he is willing to talk with Hibs, then who knows? That could attract more teams, and more importantly, that could attract the old firm. But anyway, guys, that's it. Martin Boyle, as things stand, looking like he will be returning to Hibs, but it seems like he's definitely leaving Saudi Arabia, and for that, I can't blame him. Anyway, guys, that is it. Catch you in the next vid for Fog Fitba. Make sure you're liking, subscribing, commenting, and I'll see you next time. But until then, peace.